Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we're going to be rating Chambers of Xeric, noob-friendly guide, okay? Why is it noob-friendly? Because I'm a noob, okay? I'm fresh at Chambers of Xeric, just started this, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was super intimidated by this raid, especially coming from Tombs of Amasket, you know, really nice, really easy raid. And I'm going to be real, I found Chambers of Xeric super easy, okay? Like, it took me some work, but seriously, I had some great tips, and once I got there, wow, can I just say great raid. Really easy, really fun, really enjoyable, super worth it right now, okay? The prices are high, so now's a great time to get into Chambers. First thing I want to talk about for something that, again, I'm just looking to, you know, help new players learn Ulm specifically. One thing, Vile Vigor. Okay, this is huge. All right, you bring thralls. This is my rune pouch setup: soul, smoke, blood, cosmic. Okay, because of the smoke runes, I got the thrall casts. That's 200 thrall casts right there, 2,000. Vile Vigor converts your available prayer points into energy at a 1-to-1 ratio. 50 prayer points becomes 50 run energy. Okay. It is not crucial that you have this. However, what I have found is that, again, as a player learning Ulm, it's a spectacular crutch. And we'll talk more about that once we get to the boss. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is inventory setup, all right? We're going to be bringing in basically minimal switches with the setup, okay? We're trying to maximize inventory space. The other thing I want to talk about is an Amulet of Blood Fury. Okay, this is very expensive to use, but let's say you got money and you just want to learn Chambers of Xeric. I could not recommend this enough. It's a huge crutch, great learning tool, but again, it's going to cut down your cost per hour, and it is not necessary. So strictly speaking, don't bring it, but I will be, and I would suggest it if you got money lying around. Second thing is I want to talk about the Bofa, okay, versus the Dragon Hunter crossbow. Honest, I'm going to be real. Either's fine, okay? With this setup, either will work. Personally, I'm running DHCB just for some quicker kill times, but you're going to be totally fine running Bofa. I still wear crystal armor, okay? It's not that bad. I don't think it's worth bringing in a switch just for the crystal armor, okay? Now, pre-pot. I do the noob pile okay? Just to bring in extra resources. Again, this is a noob raid, all right? We're noob friendly here. Warhammer versus Godsword. If you brought that light bearer, if you're camping light bearer, probably Godsword. If you're camping beaming, probably Warhammer. I'm going to be bringing in 5. That's a lot. 5 Revites, okay? More than you generally would need. This gives me 7 brews to work with, okay? I'm going to be just sort of talking about what we're going to do in here. Now, we have 2 tile markers. That's it. Okay, we're going to keep it simple. Literally, just 2 tile markers. You can get complicated with this, but again, this is like as noob friendly as we can get. Other thing I want to talk about, visual metronome, okay? This is a show tick number above player. Check that. Make it big, okay, so you can see it. Okay, you're going to turn it on for this fight. And I'm just going to get my pre-boon going, and then we're going to talk about it, okay? Going to drop this. Now, I suck this aid dry. Even though, look, I'm only getting 7 HP off the last one. That's fine, because I'm also going to lick this Revite dry, okay? And then I dropped 1 too many brews on that pile. That's not a problem, okay? So now we're going to go in. My first order of business is, here's the question you're going to ask yourself. What number is Ulm on? Also, I moved my inventory far right. I'll talk about that a little bit later. Okay, this tile marker's not right. It's right here. Okay, so it looked like he turned his head on 1. Let's see. Maybe like 2. So we walk in. We're figuring out when is Ulm turning his head. I'm going to say it's 3. Let's see. Oh, one thing I want to talk about. Okay. We have an emergency. Visual metronome error. Visual metronome error. This is a good learning experience. Make sure your metronome's on 4. Let's see. Okay, so I'm in rotation. My visual metronome is wrong. I'm gonna fix that. I'm going to fix this problem while I'm in the fight, okay, guys? I'm fixing a video problem in the fight. So we gotta figure out... Oh, I messed up. I'm just gonna tank it. We're gonna fix my metronome. Okay. We're on 4 count now. So it looked like he turned his head on 3 there. We're looking to see when Ulm turns his head. Maybe like 2. Now, the number before when he turns his head is when we click. So I'm going to try 1. It looks like 1 here. Okay. So we're good now. Here's where I want to sit and talk about this. Okay. These tile markers, they exist for the visual metronome. Okay. And they work anywhere. So I am turning Ulm's head on 1. If you look, every time I am on this column, the visual metronome above my head should say 1. And you can see, like, I could even click here. I can click here. Watch, I'll click down here. It's a-okay. You see? As long as the 1 above my head, as long as that 1 is above my head, we are good. Now, I want to talk about Vile Vigor, okay? This is where this comes in. Prayer Enhance is going to keep your prayer up high just about the whole time, okay? You could even bring an extra Prayer Enhance if you're really just sitting here learning. But check this out. Vile Vigor, my stamina now, and now, look, it ate my prayer points. But if you look, I got run now. Okay, I'm at 100 run energy between the stam and the Vile Vigor. I have 3 stams. We're good enough to stay forever. And look how chill this is. I'm not thinking. I'm not worrying. I mean, I was worrying for a second, but we're chilling now, right? Now, I want to start talking about how to thread attacks into this, okay? First thing, if you are just fresh learning, let's say you know it's one, I wanted to show you that, look, right here, since you get pulled with any Trident class weapon, we can just 1-0 this left hand here, okay? Now, this is not recommended, and we'll talk about why, but you can, look, I'm 1-0ing. No problem. I could, if you're just really wanting to learn, you figure out what number that tick is on, and 1-0. Totally fine. Next thing we're going to be talking about, this is why you can't just bring Vile Vigor. We need thralls, okay? And I'll talk about that a little bit. But, that's also, I would say not optional. I would say you 100% want thralls. I'm going to just suck a Revite, I think. No, I'm not. We're not going to suck a Revite. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you. You always start shooting on the right on that one. And then with my thrall helping me, I'm going to thread in these attacks, okay? And as long as me or my thrall hit, we're good. Now, I want you watch the number above my head when I attack. Okay? Notice the 1 there, okay? When we are back and forth, we still follow that rule. Look, I'm always clicking only on 1. Okay? Check this out. Watch that number above my head. You ready? 1. Click. Okay? That's the rule. Now, I want to talk about something else. It's not always going to be 1. You see here, I need to wait for the 1. Look at that. I got out of rotation, but because I know about my 1, I got back in rotation. He turned his head all the way, so we're going to take a hit here. Knowing when 1, and I click. I clicked the hand, which is bad, but we just need to wait for 1. Boom. And now look, we're back in rotation. We're always just waiting for that 1. Now, that 1 might be 2, it might be 3, it might be 4. Okay? You don't know what that number is until you get into the fight. All right? But yeah, so once you figure out his magic number, you're good to go. Now, to get that number, Olm is going to shoot out an attack. I would say 1 tick before Olm either turns his head or shoots out his attack. That's your number. So, like, if you look, he's turning his head on 2 here, right? You see, like, if 2, right? Every 2, he turns his head, which means we click on 1. Let's say he turns his head on 4, we click on 3, okay? And look, we're chilling. We could stay here forever, okay? So that's the mage stuff we just talked about here. If you don't have thralls, like whatever reason, okay, get thralls. But if you don't, look, you can just stand on the right here and do this. I want to talk about doing this without thralls. I messed it up. That's okay. See, I just get back on that 1 and he's going to turn his head. We have this to do, but no big deal. Cause watch, I'm just going to wait for the 1 and then boom, we're safe. Now, I want to talk about this. Look, I have poison, okay? And I know what you're thinking. Oh my gosh, I hate it when I get poison. I get it, right? But as long as, look, I'm just clicking back and forth. As long as we're on that 1 for each of these, we're totally fine. I could do this anywhere in the room, any time of the day, any hour in the week. We are good. As long as that tick number above the head says 1. And again, I'm like brand new to Olm, just fresh. Again, this is like, I'm learning still, right? But look, this is super easy. Once you got this down, this fight is yours, okay? No problem. You can learn anything from here, okay? So unfortunately, since I splashed there, that's why we bring thralls, by the way, to avoid splashes. Since I splashed, Olm got mad at me, but I'm just going to click on that 1, and we're good. Okay, so again, I got poison here. No problem. We just go here, and we're chilling, right? That works anywhere on this column in the room, both sides, okay? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about melee. First off, my stamina ran out. You know, when I was learning this, really the only tough thing was stamina, keeping up staminas. Oh, another thing, anti-poison. If you're learning, bring an anti-poison into the fight, okay? Because you're going to get poisoned a lot, so it's worth it to bring an anti-poison in. Let's see. What am I going to do? I think I want to show melee hand. I'm going to show some melee hand stuff. And so, like, let's say once you get into your thing, you're going to want to start with spec, right? Once you get into your rotation, right? So I'm going to show that now. So melee hand, right? The difference between melee and mage is you just start on the different tile, right? So this is mage tile start, and this is melee tile start. So watch, I'm just going to thread and attack in. Okay, no problem, right? Look at that. As long as we're hitting that 1, we're totally good. So what's the difference here? I am clicking the hand on one, and then once my true tile gets to his thumb, watch, I'll show you. When the true tile gets to his thumb, I click. I was one tick early, so I pray. Didn't matter. So look, I'm all out of sync. We need to get back on the one. Boom, we're on the one. I can turn off my overheads. That easy. Okay. Okay, let's get some specs in. Now, honestly, like, again, this is so chill that I can thread prayer flicking, whatever you want, right? You can thread this in here. Like, you can prayer flick. You can do whatever you need to do, okay? It is no problem. Oh, I didn't see the damage splat there, but look at this. We're going to sit here all day. I don't know why I'm not seeing the hit splats. That's a little bit weird. I wonder if I have that hidden somehow. But no big deal. Doesn't really matter. As you can see here, we're chilling, right? Is there anything else I really want to talk about with this? I mean, this is really the core of it, right? So let's say you want to learn 4-to-1 next, right? This is a great place to start, right? If you just start with this, you're doing a great job. I don't know why my hit spots aren't showing up, but whatever. Probably some plugin. But yeah, we're chilling here. Oh, I know what I want to talk about. I want to talk about thralls. Oh, look, my run energy's out. So look, I got a stamina potion. And you know what? 39's feeling a little bit low, guys. Why don't I Vile Vigor it up? Okay. Okay, I totally messed that up. That's embarrassing. It's okay. Back on one. You know, the more I mess up, the more educational it is, right? So it's actually good to mess up. It's, you know, I think it's more helpful messing up because when you're starting, you're probably going to mess up a lot. Let's see. What else do I have to say? Yeah, I mean, again, just as long as you're running on that one, that's all that really matters. And again, I'm using one, but we'll actually get another example here. It won't be one, hopefully. So I just heard something ran out, probably my prayer enhance, I'd assume. But yeah, I'm just going to keep doing this. Oh, yeah. Warhammer. I'm just going to Warhammer spec some here. Okay, didn't hit. That's okay. It happens. Okay, Thralls. I want to talk about Thralls, casting Thralls. What do they do? Look, Thrall, goated. Okay? He's just going to start smacking that hand. I'm sad that I don't have damage splats, but no big deal. Not a big deal at all. I wonder if it's like in my entity hider. Hit splats? I don't know. But in any case, it's fine. Oh, I ran out of prayer. What are we going to do? It's no problem. We're okay. We could just sit here and do this all day. Now, I want to talk about improving melee, right? Obviously, this is going to take forever. And while it's good to learn, it's probably not recommended to do this forever. So what I would do is, because I'm not like a 4-to-1 expert, okay? What I would do is I would look up a 4-to-1 guide, okay? And then just start threading it in with this, right? So it's like, once you learn that, okay, his head's turning on 2, so I need to be clicking on 2. Then what you're going to do is just try your 4-to-1. You get out of cycle. You're like, oh, I'm getting my butt kicked. Okay. Jump back on the 2. Run back and forth. Look, you're never taking any damage, guys. It's spectacular. Again, this is a big, big, big learning crutch. So his hand crippled there, so I'm going to switch here. Could have attacked there, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to play it super slow, super safe. Okay, one. Now, one other thing I want to talk about when this is thralls, okay? So, I'm going to thrall, and I'm going to talk about, you know, one thing that guides are really good at teaching is when Ohm turns his head, right? If you don't do damage, he doesn't know where you are, right? Because he's like blind or something, right? So you need to do damage to him for him to know where you are, with the exception of like this running back and forth. What that means is if you want his head to turn center, okay, like what we just did there, and you want it to be guaranteed left instead of center, we need to do damage, okay? So if we want, there is some really complicated stuff you can do with splashing, right? If you look up like maging Olm head, you're gonna see like if you splash, go here, if you splash, go here, right? That stuff is true. All that's good. You could learn that, or you could just summon a thrall, okay? And now watch, if my thrall attacks the head at the same time I do, check this out. Now, unfortunately, since I don't have damage numbers, we're not going to see, but you guys get the point. Thrall hits here, okay? So we're good. Okay, head's dead. So look, I got to wait here for the 1. Boom. Waiting for the 1, right? The Thrall is going to keep Olm's aggro. Okay, that's the lesson here. Thrall is going to keep Olm's aggro. Maybe I'll show you guys like an example of prayer flicking with Piety here. This is an example. Again, you know, if you're really trying to conserve your resources, look, you're using stamina potions here. Super relaxing, super chill. And then we're about to phase. Now, this is the part I really want to show you. I'm going to overload just for the defenses since it's the beginning here. We are going to... My stamina ran out. That's important. Let's check this out here. My Blood Fury is equipped, which is good. Again, I'm just going to try and figure out this back and forth 1 to 4. My tile markers are wrong. Okay, so he's attacking there. Let's see. When is he going to turn his head? So he turned his head on like 4, so I'm going to try clicking on 3. Let's see it. Guys, it's that easy. And look, now we're on that 3. Okay? He turned his head on 4, so 4 minus 1 equals 3. Look, you can do that math. And look, now we're never taking damage again. That simple, that easy, that fast, okay? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to double spec here. Now, since if you're doing my method, right, like this, it's really slow. So the double spec is probably worth. If you're running Vile Vigor to really just kind of carry, look, I hit that spec there. Hand crippled. Hey, no biggie. Just going to run back and forth. Look, I'm playing chill. Turning off Piety. Going to summon my Thrall. Now, remember, 3 is our number this time, not 1 now. So watch, we're looking for that 3. Boom, 3. You see that? We're clicking on the 3. Boom, we're clicking on the 3. Boom, we're clicking on the 3. Boom, we're clicking on the 3, right? That's the name of the game here. Now, I want to talk about... There is an instance, which is what just happened there, that you mess up. And it's not your fault. Basically, that can happen when... If you splash and your Thrall splashes at the same time, then Olm will not look left. He will look straight, and he will hit you in the second spot. Okay? Now, this is the big thing, right? The odds that you splash and your Thrall hits 0 is 4 times less than if you don't have a Thrall at all. That rhymed. That was great. Because the Thrall can hit 0, 1, 2, and 3, right? But yeah, I mean, that's really the fight. Again, I've gone really slow. We're chilling here. Supplies I want to talk about, generally, I bring in 2 stamina potions, okay? For kill. And that's about it. But yeah, it's, again, super chill. There's a lot of other, you know, old methods, but this is a great place to begin, okay? This is slow. It is inefficient, right? I admit it. But for learning this fight, it's super intimidating. And I mean, this is just simple, easy, fast, and fun. Okay? We like it like that. Is there anything else I really want to show here? I think I'll just kind of demonstrate the final phase, and then we'll get back into it. But yeah, really, again, just super straightforward stuff here. My prayer enhance is down. Got to check that. But yeah, we're on the 3 right now. So just, again, you're looking for that 3. Yeah, totally. Okay, that was a great example there. You see that 3. Look, I had to just wait there for the 3. I'm just waiting for the 3. And look, we stay... Look, even through switching melee, even through the mage hand dying, we're switching because we know that 3 is our number here. All right, I'm going to summon a melee Thrall. There we go. Very nice. All right, my stamina ran out. There she goes. Okay, I'm gonna get a Warhammer in. Beautiful. Very nice. Prayer Enhance is up. That's important. Oh, one thing to mention. This is worth mentioning, I'd say. Overload heal 50. I mean, I know lots of guides mention this, but seriously, guys, min-maxing that heal is huge. You don't want to be, 99 HP and then get healed for 50 and do nothing with it, right? So, like, one thing if doing this method you could even consider, right? Like, let's say you are learning 4-1, but you still want to get your kills under your belt, right? What you could do is you're like, oh, my overload's about to pop. Okay, I'm about to get healed for 50. So you could then go practice your 4-1 if you're at 99 HP and your overload's about to pop, okay? Practice your 4-1, you get hit for 50 HP, whatever, you're going to get healed that 50 anyway. You know your number's 3, hop back on your 3, and then you're chilling. You're back in rotation, life is good, you're happy. Look, I fell out of rotation here. Just wait for my 3. Boom, I'm back, okay? Oh, overheads, yeah, I mean, you could leave overheads on this whole time. Like, you could totally do that. That's totally optional. Recommended? I mean, not really unrecommended, but if you're running Vile Vigor and you are learning, then I do think conserving prayer is more important. But yeah, I mean, I think that's really it. Let's see. Anything else? I mean, it's pretty straightforward, guys. 3 here, smick smack, patty whack, and give a dog a bone. Looks like the last one coming in. And there it is. Okay, we're gonna do that same thing. Oh, look, my prayer ran out. No problem. Or my stamina rather. Ow. Ow. Okay, I start over here. Let's see. And no turnies yet. Pray range. Okay, he turned on like 2, right? So let's click 1 here. Yep, and we're in. Okay. He turned on 2. I click 1. 2 minus 1 equals 1. And we're back on the 1 here. And there you have it. We're back in. Now, this is the final phase, so we do need to coordinate the kills. So let's get that going. Beautiful. Click on the 1 there. And we're in. One thing I want to talk about here. I am, like, running out on a lot of stuff, right? Like, I've been doing this for a while. A lot of yapping, too, and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pray Augury, okay? Look, I have 4 whole revites left. That's like infinite run energy. So yeah, it's pretty great. Clicking on the 1 here. But yeah, Augury's just gonna take that down quicker. Oh, look at this. I fell out of... everything's messed up, but I know that I'm on 1. So I click on the 1, okay? And then everything's okay. Boom. We're just clicking on 1 here. Okay, something ran out. Don't know what. I think it was prayer enhance. Oh, look, I'm out of stuff. Wait for the 1. Click on the 1, you see? Look, I messed up. Got distracted by something, Mom walked in the room. Who knows, right? Totally chill. Totally chill. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay, I don't want to kill here. I'm at 15 HP, right? Don't want to kill because we want to coordinate. So I'm going to swap Skidoodle. I'm just going to keep Piety up and we're going to run back and forth. I am out of run energy. No problem, right? Sip a stam. Since I'm at 21, I might pop a Vile Vigor here. Okay, so I'm super lost. I'm distracted. What's happening? My number's 1. Okay, I'm clicking on 1. I'm going down. Okay, super distracted. I'm like, what's going on? I don't know. My number's 1. I'm clicking on 1, okay? Let's see if I can not... okay, I was 1 tick behind there. No biggie. Poison. You can show me some grace. But yeah, there you go. Look, I'm down here. Look, I don't know what's going on. Okay, everything's crazy. Click on one. Boom. Click on one. Boom. We're back in it. Click on one. Boom. Okay. Click on one. Boom. So I want a Warhammer here. Perfect. One more. Perfect. Beautiful. 2 Warhammers. We take those. This should be quick. Look, my run energy's running low, right, guys? Oh, no. What are you going to do? Vile Vigor. And now check my run energy. Yeah, I ran out of prayer points. No big deal. We're okay, right? It's okay that I ran out of prayer points because the boss isn't attacking me. But I will turn them back on now. Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't get any simpler than this. There's my overload. I messed up. No, I didn't. I think I messed up for real this time. Okay, wait for the 1. And now we're safe. Turn the overhead off. Okay. Let's see here. What else are we working with? What else do I want to teach? I mean, that's the big stuff. Stam's running out. I have 1 dose left. So we do want to make this quick, but we are. Thralling here. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. Look, my run energy's running low, right? What am I going to do? I'm not going to worry about it. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, we're back at 83 run energy. Boom. And again, you have so many prayer pots with prayer enhances and everything else that this is just chilling. Okay, my overload ran out, so I'm going to overload here. You do want to be overloaded for the end. You know, I'll save the overload for the end. We're going to talk about the end here. The end is definitely the part that's going to get you and the part that you need to practice the most in. Well, that's probably not true. But again, the same concepts apply, right? So I'll probably mess it up. Again, I'm new to this, right? I'm a new player, right? So you're going to get to see some mess up, but that's okay. One thing I want to talk about, ranged thrall is necessary, okay? You need ranged thrall. Okay, look, 7 HP on the hand. Watch. I'm going to get ready for the switch here. Okay, here's the switch. Not going to worry about it too much because I just want to get that hand dead. Okay, now we're in the final phase here. Okay, remember that 1 that we talked about? We know that he's on 1 still. He will retain it in the end. So look, I'm just going to wait for the 1 here. And look, I'm just turning his head. I'm shooting. Waiting for some shots. But look, I'm just turning his head on that 1. Okay, so I run over. Make sure that on the 1, you see, like I'm just making sure that I'm standing on his head turn spots for the 1. Like that, okay? We are just minimizing damage taken from the boss. 1. Perfect. No problem. We are chilling. Okay, so here, these thingies you can actually might need to brew up sometimes because they can hurt, but I gotta pray melee. Okay, look, his head's turning on the 1. I need to do this. I know I was just talking about ranged thrall and I didn't have it up this whole time. Let's just not talk about that misplay. Okay, I want to get out of there. You see how you want his head to turn center so that if you come over here, his head turns there, right? So like I missed a center head turn there. Not a big deal. Look, I'm getting low. Look, we have infinite bruise because we didn't take any damage earlier, right? Super beginner friendly, super nice. Okay, I'm going to wait for the 1 here. There it is. Now we're going to go back. And then look, I'm waiting for the 1. Beautiful. Okay, so look, I got the runny thing. Okay, I just want to time it so that, look, I'm staying on these columns in the 1. Boom, there's the 1, right? You see that? Look, we're just turning this on the 1. And look, I'm skipping all these attacks. You know, we're skipping a ton of attacks here. Life is getting a lot easier. I think I already had a thrall up, but it's fine. I'm just staying calm. I'm not panicking, except I am a little bit, but that's okay. The 1. Look, we're looking for that one. There's the one. We're in the center. Now we go back over here. Look, there's the one. Boom. Look at this. We're skipping so many attacks. Okay, we're going to do an extra head turn. No, we didn't. We're goated. Look at that. One. Boom. And then the Thrall again is keeping damage pressure. I'm just going to tank these crystals so he doesn't heal. Yeah, again, these the Healy pool thing is a pain, but I've been praying Piety this whole time. Don't pray Piety in the final phase if you can help it. I'm out of run energy. No problem. No problem. No run energy. No problem. You just brew up. Look, I have 1,000,000 brews. Look, my Thrall's gonna kill him. Look, I'm just gonna brew it to 1,000. Look, I'm 118 HP. Look it. I can do no mechanics because I saved 20 brews. Look at this. I saved 20 brews. Task completed. I don't know what that task is for. Probably doing the whole raid without dying or something. Yeah. I mean, there you have it. Chambers of Zarek. It couldn't be more sloppy, right? Like, from a beginner. This is from a beginner, right? Like, I was super intimidated by this raid, but trust me, if I can do this raid and make as many mistakes as I did, you can do it too. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.